I mean, who else wants to just drop kick a goddamn,
We're done here.
who the hell else would drop kick a goddamn Mantisaur Queen? Mantisaur Queen? Manta Queen. That one. Yeah. Hello, Megaraptodon. Ow. Oh, more of them. God damn. Here what comes? Oh, over encumbered. Balls. I should have taken the one that makes it so as my encumbrance is increased by 100. But that's what they would have called a good idea. Fine. What can I scrap? Break down. What is that? Okay. Do find it funny that some of these are quite legit, just like 5 pounds, 3 pounds, 1 pound for that one, 3 pounds for this one. Wait. Oh, that's the one I had, so. I don't know. There's something mildly funny about the amount of poundage between all these. Wait, where's our path going here? Oh. Listen. It was very orange alongside the rest of the area, so... Marauder tried to get inside. Maybe there were some survivors. Not many by the looks of it.
You go on ahead. I'll just wait out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Let's see. Captain Mantu's Captain keys are active. Lifestyles are no longer detected. Logging flight hours not presented. Locate the target module. Integration module is responsible for controlling access to the ship's primary functions. Avoid all manufacturer's stuff. Run diagnostics. Main terminal's online. Bridge controls off. Engines technically functional. Mark IV gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be arranged among the crew. What made you crash? Unable to access central log storage, only the most recent ones, yeah. CE saying something about spare regulator bypass, something Chikutsu. I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot them down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Well, I need the captain's key anyways. There we go. Think that's it? I just need to get the regulator. And Dar, you're gonna get overloaded again. Yes, I am. Ah. You know, considering, maybe we can use it for our ship. Right. Ah. Cantankerous Canid targeting module. My shins. Woo. Well, that was fun. Oh, God. Why you gotta make me choose, game? I think they're both idiots and don't deserve to have guns, but Sanjar wants to use them in order to protect Stellar Bay. And that is admirable. Graham wants to use it to spread his message through guns and violence. Can I talk to them first? See what the hell? Game, would you please just let me fast travel? I'll go to Graham first, just to be all like, hey, buddy, what is actually mentally wrong with you?
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
This place wasn't half so pretty in the serials.
Half as pretty? I don't know what they're talking about. The way he said that made my brain turn in my skull. I'm saving before we give it over to Graham.
Captain, we should chat.
Please do.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it.
Thank you.
I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
See, I was going to say ego-driven. And you'd run it in instead?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Isn't that going against the philosophist way?
I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason. Maybe his was to teach me to lead, and maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't.
I mean, I'm with you, but the Iconoclasts may take your orders. Most of them believe in him and his teachings.
Sometimes you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
And what's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Fair enough.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yeah. Let's have a little chat with him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
Seriously, she could have said ego-driven instead of guilt-ridden. It honestly feels a lot more appropriate.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Stand the hell down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclasts into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Is there an option to tell him that his head is so far up his ass he can't see what the hell his mission was? You're about to take over a planet. You can't handle that responsibility.
I can and shall. All I've done for my people. And look at where that path has led me. I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
If that's not on your hand, Graham, no amount of meditating will clear them.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Could I get the extra? Could I maybe? Do I have the amount of personality? Not much of a choice here, Zora.
Yeah, I had hoped. Please, don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming!
Hammer time! Suppose I should have let her do the final kill, huh? Ah, dude didn't even have any loot. Wait, what? Reputation gained, reputation dropped.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on. I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I know it's a long shot, but I'll give it a try. Yeah, look at that. Convincing them to negotiate. Oh god, I gotta negotiate with the idiot that is Sanjar. Don't get me wrong, Sanjar's decent folk. But he is an idiot. I guess this is also just me being, I guess, hopeful for him not being completely up his own ass like Graham was. I still support the fact that Graham is more ego-driven than guilt-driven.
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've memorized every episode of Terror on Monarch.
Oh, Terror on Monarch's a riot. It's all made up, though. You know that, right?
Yeah, right. Next, you're gonna tell me Halcyon and Helen weren't based on a real person.
I won't tell you that, no. You seem happier in your ignorance.
Oh, I love the chats between the crew members. Okay. Probably should wear a different armor for this. What do I got? Melee, defense, carrying capacity. Oh no, I'm soon going to. All right, dialogue, leadership. All right, Sanjar. Bear with me, buddy.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your review, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Oh, good. They're both idiots. The people who wrote those reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
How did things get so bad between you and the Iconoclasts?
How do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people.
Right.
But where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He wouldn't hear reason, and I doubt any of his successors will either.
Okay, there is a significant difference between starving in the woods versus starving under corporal bullshit. Well, Zora leads the Iconoclasts now. What about her?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
I'm going to slap you, but alright. Actually, I already found it on a terminal in Cascadia.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclasts would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
All right. Oh, sweet Jesus, I hope this doesn't turn into a Skyrim meeting.
Very nice. Throwing off the shackles of your old job. Taking up the rugged life of a hunter.
Sure, it's... Wait, what?
Board must have forced you to do something till you decided to be a hunter. I was hauling boxes till the boss picked me up.
It's not like I threw off the shackles of some other life. I grew up on Monarch. I've always been a hunter. Anything else would be a waste of my outstanding talents.
I get it. You picked a path for yourself and never looked back.
Oh, God.
According to the board, what you did was impossible.
The board also claims it's impossible to live on Monarch, yet here I stand. They believe gainful employment necessary to one's survival. I believe the board can kiss my ass.
Right. So, I'm weighed down with a lot of stuff. And I'm pretty sure that my armor doesn't help. You know, thinking about it too, how's that one better? Oh, because the physical armor reading. I suppose I could level that stuff up. God, I love the look of the heavy construction gear. But anyways, I ought to sell some stuff first, so give me a quick moment to pause. Alright. Gave these two some, well, upgrades and whatnot. She looks pretty damn good in that armor, at least better than her hunter gear that she calls hunting gear. And might have upgraded some weapons and whatnot for a little bit. But we got places to go. Just this way anyways. Here's me really hoping that one does not try to ambush the other. Like, I legit think that they could have some sort of a middle ground here.
Hey, Nyoka. I got some questions I've been meaning to ask you. About being a hunter and all.
Felix, are you reading off your hand again?
Yep. So, first question. Before you kill your prey, do you ever say any snappy one-liners?
Snappy one-liners? Give me an example.
Like, nothing personal, or maybe, you messed with the wrong hunter.
Animals can't understand language, Felix. Besides, it's always personal. I don't kill them, they'll kill me. It ain't exactly a wholesome business arrangement we've got going on.
I officially love these two together. And another quick save, because hell with it. Paranoia, paranoia, everything's gonna go wrong now. Hello. Hi. Ah, balls, I am going to be... Please don't be Skyrim all over again.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
If anybody can get these two shaking hands, it's you, boss.
God, I hope so.
Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
And what if they just supported your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
I'm not saying live outside, just help out in the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
You wouldn't have.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
I don't think Sanjar would have hurt anyone if he knew he didn't agree to it.
Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondences between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Sanjar, you are a leader. That means taking responsibility.
Very well. I suppose my ignorance is no excuse. I knew Graham for years. I should have done my due diligence and known exactly who I was working with. Surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
See? Was that so hard?
Yes, Captain. It was. Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Never doubted you for a minute, boss.
My God. Here I was expecting like 10 minutes of torture and boredom. Damn. That's what that's like. Ooh, wonder what my reputation's like for both sides. Ah, Monarch is now revering me. Bask in my glory. Okay, now I really have to see what my reputations are like between them, though. Yeah. You know, save for that little thing where I killed their leader, the Iconoclasts love me. Not sure how I can't get them to 100% when it comes to the Monarch side of things, but hey. Anything to shove the board's faces in their own shit. Ah, the Cleo almost kind of likes me. Off-put. There's something hilarious to me about the fact that, what's going on with them is that they have been off-put by me. Just the selection of the wording. Off-put. So they want me to talk to Phineas. Which means continuing that quest. However, you guys looking for some closure. I guess we'll go to Edgewater first. Is there nothing more that I have to do here?
Got a few more questions for you.
Oh boy.
They're real simple. Don't think about them too much.
All right.
You ever lured out your prey by mimicking the cry of a mantisaur?
No, Monarch prey ain't that smart. You can lure them to you by firing blindly into the air.
Is it true that raptidons can't see you if you stand perfectly still?
Yes. Next time we run into one, I want to see you practicing.
You ever fired off 2 guns at the same time?
Once. Backflipped while doing it too. That sprat never saw it coming.
Oh, sorry. That was both a Jurassic Park reference and a goddamn Hot Fuzz reference? Didn't see that coming. Okay. Also, this is just me, or does that mountain up there look like a mantisaur face? Can I get up there?